So hi, today I am going to discuss about section 9.6. Especially it gives some idea to find the derivative of composition of functions. So basically today we are going to discuss about chain rule and power rule. Actually the idea of the power rule is a concept coming from chain rule. So to find composition of functions, definitely you need to learn about this chain rule and also power rule. Especially if you are given some higher power of some given polynomials or some algebraic terms, using this power rule we can find it very efficiently, and also some complex terms and complex expressions of x we can find using derivatives by chain rule. So first let's discuss about chain rule. I think in 13th section you have learned about composite functions. Idea is connecting two functions together. As an example, if you are given two functions g and f, then we can write uh, g as a function of fx by taking this one, and also if you are given gx is a function, and then we can write f gx as a function of f by using this term. Let's look at chain rule. So this is the idea. If f and g are differentiable functions with y is a function of f of u and u is a function of g of x, then y is a differentiable function of x, and we can find the derivative of y with respect to x by writing this one. This is the most important one. So dy over dx is equal to dy over du times du over dx. So here you can see that this du and this du, and also here dy, and this is dx. So this is connect as a chain, dy over du. So first you need to find the derivative of y with respect to u, then multiply the derivative of u with respect to x. That is why we call this as the chain rule. So now let's look at this example. So y is given like this, y is equal to x square minus 1 square root. Then you need to find the derivative of y with respect to x. So first you need to make substitution. Here you have to take u is equal to x square minus 1. So you can see it here. Then we need to set up our derivative. So dy over dx is equal to, so we can write y is another term, y is equal to square root of u. Now easily you can take the derivative of this square root of u with respect to u. That is why dy over du. First take the derivative of this one with respect to u, then take the derivative of u with respect to x. That is why du over dx. Now we need to set up our given formula. So dy over du. So this is the square root, we can write it as power of 1 over 2. Then take the derivative of this one, and it becomes half times u to the power negative half. This one is the dy over du. Then you need to take du over dx. So this is your u, then if you derive this one with respect to x, this becomes 2 times x. Then substitute for u. So after simplifying, this become here, and then this one, then after substituting you can find this term. So this is the final derivative. So now I am going to discuss about power rule. So if y is in the type of u to the power n, u is a differentiable function of x, then we can take dy over dx is equal to dy over du. First I use the chain rule, then according to chain rule du over dx. So our y is this term. So by taking dy over du, it becomes n times u to the power n minus 1, and then du over dx is coming from here. So actually this one is some derive of chain rule. So power rule is also another step of chain rule, especially we are given some higher power or some square roots, then we can use power rule to find the derivative of such terms. Now let's look at some examples. So this is our first example. Y is equal to 3 times cubic root of this expression. So first write this as y is equal to 3 times in this setup. Then we can make the use of power rule with the substitution this one. So we substitute for this as u. Then you can write dy over dx by using the setup of that power rule 3 times, because 3 is a constant, in un minus 1, derivative of u with respect to x du over dx. So you can see it in here. So first you need to understand what is your n. Your n is 1 over 3, and this is your u. This is your u. Then substitute for this one. By substituting you can obtain this term, then simplify as possible as you can, then this is your final answer. Now let's move to our next problem. It is g of x is equal to this value. So I think it is better to write this one as x1 x square plus 1 times power to the negative 3 divided by 2. Already from 1330 course you have learned how to write these terms such way by using the changing the powers. If you take this from denominator to numerator, this power has changed. So you can see it in here. Now use the power rule. So this is your u and this is your n. So first it becomes n times un minus 1. So this is n and this is u. N minus 1 means negative 5 over 2. Then du over dx. So it is 2 times x. So this becomes your final result. And after simplifying you can obtain this one. Okay, thank you everyone, and let's meet on next day.